Hey dwellers, it's Jinx. Today I want to talk about something that's been stirring a lot of arguments again lately, and that is artificial intelligence.
Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing.
You've probably seen the debates, especially after what happened with ARC Raiders and how people reacted to AI being part of a game.
No, 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 no.
I know this topic divides people. Some see AI as progress, others as a threat, but I think it deserves a fair and honest look, because AI is not evil by nature. It is a tool, and what matters is how we use it. Let's start with the most common thing people say: just learn to draw. It sounds harmless, but it really isn't. Not everyone can just pick up a tablet and dedicate hundreds of hours to learning anatomy and color theory. Some people have jobs, families, or health issues that make that impossible. And when people say, then don't do art at all, that is not protecting creativity, it is gatekeeping it. Creativity is not a private club. It is something everyone should have access to, no matter their background, time, or ability. AI does not kill creativity, it unlocks it. It lets people create who never could before. It gives them a voice, a vision, and a way to express themselves. Without AI, I would not have built half of what exists in my world today. My Twitch chat minigame, the one where people compete and interact in real time, only exists because AI helped me learn to code. When I started, programming looked impossible. C# and C++ felt like another language. I had no background in it, and most tutorials skipped the confusing parts. AI explained it in simple ways, helped me fix mistakes, and showed me what I was doing wrong. Over time, I started to understand it on my own. AI did not replace learning. It made it possible. It helped me get to the point where I can now code entire systems without it. It became a teacher, not a crutch. AI even helped me outside of creativity. I once completely wiped my computer while trying to switch from Windows to Linux. Everything was gone. I could not boot properly, and I had no idea how to fix it. Repair shops were expensive, and for a moment I thought that maybe that was it. Maybe I could not stream anymore. But AI walked me through every step, from BIOS settings to reinstalling Windows, to setting up my programs again. It took hours, but it worked. That experience showed me that AI can be a lifeline. It does not replace effort. It gives people a way to keep going when they would otherwise give up. Now I want to talk about ARC Raiders, because that situation is what started a lot of the recent backlash. Embark Studios used AI-assisted voice tools in development, and people assumed they replaced voice actors. But the truth is very different. The actors gave consent, were paid fairly, and approved the process. The AI system was only used to generate background dialogue faster, while the main performances still came from real actors. Embark was transparent about it and explained that humans are still essential for emotional performances. That is what ethical AI use looks like: consent, compensation, and clarity. Another thing people say is that AI art and music have no soul. I understand why people feel that way. There is something deeply human about seeing a piece of art or hearing a song that you know someone poured their emotions into. But the truth is that the emotion never comes from the tool itself. It comes from the person using it, and AI cannot decide what is beautiful or meaningful. The human behind it still chooses what to create, what to keep, and what message to send. Saying AI art has no soul is like saying digital photography is not real art because it is not painted by hand. Tools evolve, but the creativity behind them does not disappear. It grows. And I want to say this clearly: creativity is not a contest. There is no leaderboard for who struggles the most or who spends the most hours on a piece. Some people use paint, others use keyboards, others use prompts. All of them are valid. The point of art is to express something and to connect with people, not to compete over who suffered longer to get there. Art should never be about who has the hardest path. It should be about who has something to say. Another thing people like to say is that you only like like AI because it is convenient. And honestly, yes, it is convenient. That is exactly what makes it powerful. Technology has always been about making things easier. Cars made travel easier. Calculators made math easier. Spell check made writing easier. We did not stop calling people drivers, mathematicians, or authors because they use tools. AI is just the next step in that same process. Convenience does not kill creativity. It makes space for more of it. Some people also worry that AI will flood the internet with generic and soulless content. That fear makes sense. But the problem is not AI itself. It is intent. We already have a flood of repetitive, low-effort content created by humans too. AI can generate garbage or greatness depending on who is using it. It can make art feel empty or it can make it meaningful. That depends on the person behind it. AI is not a threat to originality. It is a mirror that reflects the person using it. I know some people will accuse me of defending AI because it benefits me. Some will say I am not a real artist or that I am supporting corporate use of AI. That is not what this is about. I am not defending companies. I am defending access. I am defending the people who want to create but do not have every advantage or opportunity. AI did not take away my creativity. It gave me the tools to build on it. It helped me learn, improve, and bring my ideas to life. That is something I want other people to experience too. When I use AI art tools like ComfyUI, I only use models and LoRa's made with full artist consent. The checkpoints are trained on approved datasets, and the artists who created them often get paid for their contribution. Sometimes the model even credits the artists, and when that happens, I support them directly. That is how it should work. AI should never be used against artists. It should work with them, not against them. When used correctly, it can even form a new kind of creative economy that rewards collaboration instead of stealing. So that is my stance. AI is not the enemy. Misuse is. It should always be used with transparency, respect, and creativity at the center. It should help people, not replace them, and I want to make this clear. I respect everyone's opinion on this topic. Even if you disagree with me, you do not have to like AI or use it, and that is completely fine. But please keep the discussion civil. We can disagree without tearing each other apart. Thank you for watching, dwellers. Keep building, keep creating, and remember that the castle we built together stands on creativity, respect, and a little bit of code.